What's going on, money lovers? Welcome back. Today is my birthday, but no days off, right? I wanted to give you guys a quick video on this company I was just looking at, 180 Life Sciences. It was trending, I saw. So I figured I'd take a quick dive into it, give you a quick little analysis. So it's a biotechnology company developing new therapeutics for one of the world's largest drivers of disease, inflammation. So I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of the company, look at their pipeline, their management team, and just some other details about the company, including their financials. So if you enjoyed the video today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get right to it. So here's a quick snapshot of what this company is about. So the first disease they're targeting is early stage Dupuytren's disease, which if you weren't familiar with it, I definitely was not before I started looking into this company, but it is a serious disease. Interestingly enough, it actually has a pretty big addressable market here as it affects up to about 15 million Americans aged 35 and older. This accounts for 5% of the entire US population. And for comparison, diabetes is not that far ahead. So about 10% of Americans have been diagnosed with diabetes. So this is a pretty serious illness. They also treat frozen shoulder, post-operative delirium or cognitive deficit, and non-alcoholic, bear with me, steatohepatitis. I think I got that one right. I'm not even gonna lie, I looked it up on Google Translate. And some of their competitive advantages, as you can see here, for Dupuytren's or DD, there's no treatment for the early disease currently. Frozen shoulder, local steroid only for short-term pain relief, and it does nothing to modulate the long-term disease activity. And for POCD, there's no treatment currently available. So we're gonna take a look at their pipeline. And their phases are pretty far along when you compare it to something like Verpax Pharmaceuticals, which we covered the other day. I'll link that video in the comments below. So let's look at some more information on this company. So we take a quick glance at their leadership team. Definitely some strong figures here, as you can see. Sir Mark Feldman, the co-chairman, has won 7 international awards for biomedical innovation. Some other notable mentions here. We got 4 international awards for biomedical innovation. And then the CEO, James Woody over here, discovered Remicade at Centocor, founded Avidia and Proteolix, which were sold to Amgen. And he's got 25 plus years of pharmaceutical research and management experience. So as you can see, they've got a pretty solid team put together here who really knows what they're doing and brings decades of experience to the table. So that's great to see. And one of the most important factors when you're looking at biotech companies is their pipeline. So as you can see here, all the different things they're trying to treat, which fit into these 3 families. Many of these are in phase 2. So DD has finished phase 2, is entering phase 3. Frozen shoulder and POCD are in phase 2, and then they've got some other trials ongoing here as well that are, ranging from the preclinical to phase 2 stages. So good to see a fairly substantial pipeline of treatments here, and hopefully these get through to phase 3 and see commercial use. Just want to go over this slide here, 180 Life Sciences at a glance, and then we're going to look at the financials. So as we stated earlier, they have a great scientific team, and founders are pioneers with proven track records. Now, as far as some catalysts here, there's a few near-term inflection points. We've got some trials that the readouts will be expected in Q4 2021, so that's definitely something to keep tabs on, as it could act as a catalyst for the stock to go up. And additionally, some upcoming milestones. So we're going to get results here in Q4 2021, Q3, and then some more a couple years out, a little further out here. All right, so next let's move on to their balance sheet, which oftentimes with biotech companies is not very pretty. So as we can see here, they have total assets of 56 million. Now a lot of that is goodwill, more than 50%, 37 million of that is goodwill. So just take this number with a grain of salt here, as it's hard to determine, how much in the event of a sale they could really get for this. And then as far as liabilities, they have total liabilities of 53 million as well. So not a particularly strong and convincing balance sheet, but that's to be expected with biotech companies. And if we just take a quick look at the stock here, as you can see over the last year, it's fallen off a cliff. October 2020, it went from $10 all the way down to $2.50. Climbed back up to 10 and then hit $11, and now it kind of sits in the middle at $5.36, as you can see. Small market cap here, 171 million. This is definitely a very speculative play, but I do feel good knowing that, they have a very experienced management team who has decades of experience, and there's a very likely chance that this would get bought out. Maybe they sell it to a big pharma company eventually. That's probably the most likely path, I would say, like the CEO with selling out to Amgen. So this is definitely a speculative play, and, the only way for these biotech companies to really make revenue is to sell more shares. So expect share dilution and, the selling of additional shares to raise money, as they do need some way to pay the bills. And so this is definitely a long-term play. It's highly speculative. Only allocate money that you're willing to lose. So let me know what you think of 180 Life Sciences in the comments below. What biotech companies are you interested in? Let me know what you want to see videos on in the future. Again, if you enjoyed the video today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is Vinny from the Investment Club, and I'll see you next time.